Good morning, humanity. I'm Jim, and I am playing City Skylines. I am also not completely sure I'm awake right now. I think I am. This is a little earlier than I do this in the day because I have an appointment later today that's actually earlier in the day than it would have been if it were done according to a prior schedule that we shall not get into right now. Scheduling's about to get weird. Possibly. So we shall see. We shall see how it goes. There is the chance I may end up moving the day on which this happens. I do not know. I may go back to doing it at random. I'm not sure. What is time? Does anyone know? I'm very curious to find out what time is. If anyone has any idea. But, we'll figure it out. Where does that flat circle comment come from anyway? The idea that time is a flat circle. I keep hearing it. It's a meme. I saw it online. But I begin to suspect and wonder, was it from television? Everyone gets things from television nowadays. Is that where it's from? I do not know. Hi! Hello. We have the artist formerly known as Origami Shuriken in the chat room. Hello. Where am I? Okay, let me go ahead and try to reconnect the dots here. Okay. Yes, right. Computer, streaming. Yes. Hi. Still waking up. I realize that in my time zone it's after 10 a.m. and that would be like way past. It's way past when I normally get up in the morning anyway. But there's getting up and then there's actually being awake, which are two very different things, especially when it comes to someone who gets as little sleep as I get. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. No, it's I got to a certain point. I got to a certain point in my life where it's no matter how late I wanted to stay up, I couldn't make myself sleep past a certain point in the morning. Like, my eyes just open when the sun comes up and I can't stop it. Didn't used to be this way. When I was in my 20s, I would sleep until noon. It was fine. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Should I blame the CPAP? I could blame the CPAP. I could try to. I don't know. I'm going to continue the game now. Doing this earlier today because I have an appointment at 3. And I need to be able to do lunch with some degree of practicality prior to that, and so I can't just sort of saunter in here at noon and play until 3 and then eat lunch at 3. See, even most of my internal clocks are still geared towards the way that I lived, or once again geared towards the way that I lived when I was in my 20s, where I just sort of do things later in the day. Except the whole consciousness thing. The consciousness thing apparently has to happen earlier. What are those, circadian rhythms? I don't know. I've never been to Circadia. Is the weather nice there? Okay. This is our city of Lake Valley. The unfortunately named Lake Valley. Apparently we have some degree of demand for residential zoning, so I need to do more of that. I believe I started building an area to do that in. Yes, that's over here. Okay, good. Not doing as much over here because I know eventually they're going to want businesses. And so we wanted to make it so that... Okay, so... We wanted to make it so that we're slowly getting out of the plane and landing on the ground. Sorry. Okay. You have to understand a certain degree of loopiness is to be expected when I am not completely in sync here. That is with an I at the beginning. Don't get any funny ideas, those of you who remember the 90s. I still can't tell them apart from like the 90 million other bands of similar structure. But anyway, hi, yes, stuff. My God, look at that bridge. Okay. Don't look at it for too long. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, look, whoops. Let's see. I can probably fix this highway so it no longer goes right past here. If I wanted to, like, open it up a bit, I could do that. I only did it this way before because I didn't have this land down here and it was harder to make that work. I did not have the space. You quit working evenings at the spa because you wake up when it's light out. I can't accomplish anything else with the impending deadline of work time hanging over my head. I am the same way. I am the same way in that not the spa element. I have never been to a spa, but not for lack of trying. It just sort of just doesn't seem to happen ever. Actually, there probably was lack of trying. I don't know. It just didn't intersect with the. Anyway, not the point. I'm the same way in that I am like when I am working a regular job, then I say, like, if I have to be at work on Monday morning and I get off work Friday afternoon, then if I get off work Friday afternoon, then when I get off work Friday afternoon, I can't do much because I'm worried immediately about getting to work on time on Monday morning. It's not pleasant. So yeah, work time is a serious Damocles situation for some of us. I need this district over here. Let us look at its zoning. Perhaps people live here. Do you think? Yeah. I left more room here because I wanted to plonk buildings down. Perhaps. That shall need to be done. Is that what we want? Do we want low density or high density? We want high density. There. And we can extend it out a bit. I just want to be careful about how much we do here because I would still like to be able to have things open for other things, and also we don't want to tax the grid. I put these parks up here for a reason. Ah, yes, it's because we put in tunnels. That's what it was. Okay. I'm remembering now. I'm remembering. And, yeah, that was kind of the point, is that we had a series of tunnels that last time, and we wanted to put in train lines and make that happen. Look, new buildings! New buildings are springing up. The Elk residence, where all the Elks live. Urban Elks. The Maple residence, where all the maples grow. Okay, perhaps it's a bit strange. The city provides smoke detectors for its residents free of charge. Yes, it does. Okay. Did I district things appropriately here? Do we have in this district, have we done all the necessary things? All of them? Do we even remember what it is that we're looking for? What are we even doing? Zoning. Residential specializations. Yes, we have self-sufficient buildings here. At least I hope that's what that little symbol means. I believe it is. Okay. So, buildings are growing now. We grow them, like in an arboretum. We need to throw down. Trying to remember what the shortcut is for the bulldozer. It's the B. Okay, there we go. All right. I only just remembered it was called the bulldozer just before I hit the key. Yes, right. So, what was it again? Tunnels. I'll look at the economy briefly, just so that I can laugh at it. Okay. Tunnels. Metro tracks, which I did. Metro line tool. What could possibly go wrong? It's just gotta put some metro lines in all of these places. Surely that won't be a problem. Yep. Okay. So we need to create a new metro line. Out of this strange symbol. I need to think how many metro lines we want and what we want to do with them. So like usual, it'd be nice if we can get people over to anyone who happens to still work over here. We can get people to these places, that would be nice. We can get people back and forth around the different, I live here situations. That would be good. Yes. How are we empowering the capitalist imperialist hierarchy today? Well, I'll tell you, with metro lines. We're about to put in an underground. Heavens help us. We've built the tunnels already. Hello, Hawkeye. Hi. We have recently, as you can see, employed the mole people to build a series of tunnels, a warren of tunnels neath our city, which are totally safe and won't collapse the city at all because we haven't bought that expansion. But we are going to. Thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the laughter. It is much appreciated. We just have to figure out sort of how we want this to go. Sometimes it helps thinking about this ahead of time, apparently. I feel like we don't need... How do we? That's the question. It's like sometimes you have multiple trains running on single lines. Sometimes you don't need that. But obviously we don't want it clogging up. This is a series of tunnels, for goodness sake. It's not like they can go anywhere else. If they try to, it will be a problem. Underhill Heights. That name still amuses me. So, I guess the idea... take a metro line that only has 2 stops, even which are the least frequented areas of the city. That's how it works, isn't it? So I guess if we have like one line that goes around just sort of the circuit of places around this outer rim, that might be cool. And then if we have a line going through here, and then we branch off so that we have lines going through here, and then that might do it. And then we would only need to extend lines, have multiple lines if multiple lines going in the same direction same direction, using the same tunnels if we want to have more frequent pickups to those, if there is some degree of efficiency required. At least that's what one would think. Who one is, I'm not entirely sure, but it's one of us. Let's do the around the city line first, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we will have a stop here. And then that will go here. And then that will go here. Out in the middle of nowhere currently. And then that will come up here. And the cool thing about this is, as we build onto the city, hopefully we can add more stops, but we'll see how that goes. Put another stop there. Come around here. That's a taxi stand. Over here to Underhill Heights. Haha. And then back around to here, which will complete the line. The thing that concerns me is, now that we've done that, what do I want to call this first metro line? Outer Ring. We could get monorails, but I opted for this city to do underground. If I build more on the other side, I might do monorails. I was thinking about it. And I mean, you know, I could just create an entirely separate system and have monorails if I really desperately want them. That might be interesting. Just stuff that goes overground between... that's a thought. Something that goes overground between, you know, within these connected city areas. Yes! You could do that. You could do Doctropolis. It's a thought. For, like, within the city area itself. That's a thing I might think about. Gotta figure out how to do that, and if I want to do that. We'll look into that eventually. Let's see. Oh, hey, Ozzy. Hi. There are people here. What am I doing? More lines. So this is where it's going to get a little weird, because we want to also go in the other direction. So let's find out if we can do that. Okay, what went wrong? Let's try that again. Up through here. And then it apparently cannot use this tunnel. That's weird. What's happening? Let me pull out here. We can see what it's trying to do. Oh, it's trying to head around through there. Alright, well let me go ahead and head this way then. Path of least resistance. try to stop there. Can I just let the line end there, or do I have to wrap around? I think that's the question. I might have to. I could wrap around this way. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, we'll do that. These are strange beasts. These things. The funny part is I can't actually... If I put the stop there, I won't be able to turn it around, so I'm just going to go here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's no. That's a no. Let me also just really quickly adjust the color of the line that I'm working on. There. Monorail versus underground depends on if you want the populace to be buried alive or plummet to their doom after the earthquake. I mean, yeah, it's you know, these are important decisions to make. And then it just shoots back down that way. Okay, I can see that working. In some strange fashion. And that completes the line, and then they somehow turn the train around, and then it heads back out. Okay. So that is, that takes us through here, which is neat. This game is too much for your brain. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, there's a lot of strategery. I shall endeavor to do so. I shall endeavor to have all the fun. This is actually fun for me. I enjoy figuring out this stuff. It's like puzzles. It's basically as far as I can tell. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and I think also we're going to recolor the outer ring, and then so that because every time the new ones show up they're green, so I'm just going to let the newest one be green. Metro Line 2 will be City. I'm just going to call it City. Make life easier. And then we're going to throw in one more, just to be on the safe side. Wow, okay. Having made it that shade, I can no longer distinguish it from the rest of what's around it. So I shall have to brighten it. There. I'm just going to turn it red. There. That's better. I can see that. Okay. And I mean, you know, you get closer, it's easier to see, but still. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So that's with it going that way. Oh, you know what? I see the thing here. I see the thing here. And I understand. And I wonder if it would be helpful to have a separate... I guess I gotta put a separate line going the opposite way. Isn't that weird? Okay. We will do that. But first, we must think about... this. Because we want people to be able to hop on from these various other places, but at the same time... There may be a limit to how many lines we can stick in here, you know? It's like, this has got one going one way, one going the other. And I don't know if we can put more in there or not. Let's find out! I would like a line that goes now from this point on outer ring so that you can get there a little faster. I want to see if that's doable. And just turn around and go back the other way. That's not a terrible idea, actually. So let's see, we do this. And they just turn around and come back the other way. And that completes the line there. Alright, cool. So that's neat. Now, do I want to add a fourth line just going in the opposite direction, like its own line in the circuit, so that people can, you know, people can go counterclockwise if they want. That might be helpful. Okay. So, let me see if we want to do that. Yeah, just do it the way you were doing it. Just go the opposite direction, Jim. Okay. Let's try that. And we will see if we've taken up all the available space or not. Here we go. So right now, this line heads up this way. So we're going to now instead go this way. So far, so good. Coming around down this way. That's a taxi stand. Alright. Good, good. There. Okay, it didn't have to roll over itself. That's good. Okay. Metro Line 4. No. It's outer and inner. So ring inner and ring outer. Sort of goldish, orangish. Okay. There. We'll see. We'll see how that does. I think that'll be good. I mean, we don't have a huge number of stations, so I don't think it'll be too big a problem. We'll see how that goes. Turn that off. Start traffic again. And I can't actually see unless I move the camera underground somehow, so let's go ahead and do that. Yes, it appears to be flowing. wonder what that little box is there. Maybe it's a ticket thingy. Oh, nice. This works as a walkway. That's good. Are you getting in the? Are you going down? Are you using our transit system, Mr. Cook? Mr. Cook is using our transit system, and is now underground. He's going to work, apparently. And I lost track of him. Curses! Alright, seems to be flowing. That's good. Excellent, excellent. Ah! More failure! Here, let me erase these failures. No one will know. I feel like everyone will know. A lot of these buildings, these strange squat buildings. The Happy Hamster is franchising. Gym's not doing well. Game hall. Okay. Let's see. Still have a medium demand for residential zoning. I need to build more housing. I keep wondering if I want to fix this. It's a thought. The commercial center is failing. Most attractive city. We keep getting that. Like, it's like a monthly award. It's very strange. Okay. To zone some more. Go ahead and fill that block. I want to just... Yeah, I guess we can do that. I was trying to decide if I want to put other things over here, but thus far the demand hasn't been great for other things. There. We'll do that for a bit. Let me see what other stuff I need to have for a place such as this once again, because we almost anytime we build a new neighborhood, we got to check on that. So healthcare looks like it's okay. Death care, except for that upper corner, we're good. Childcare, not as much. I mean, right now, just for the populated areas, it's okay, but we're gonna have issues soon. Elder care, we're gonna have issues soon. So childcare and elder care are going to become important. Fire safety, so far so good. Crime. Was there a new Edison electric car model coming out this year? Of course. Ah! We are become a small city. Excellent. We've reached a population of 11,000. We now have trains. Oh, here apparently is where we get monorail. Or cable cars if we want them. That'd be cool. I can see putting like a funicular carriage or something. If we have like population over on the hill, but we don't yet, but, you know, if we ever do. New policies. Small business enthusiast. Ah. Big business benefactor. Industrial space planning. Allows zoned industry to work even more effectively by overlooking a few work safety laws. Oh, great. High-tech housing. Turns homes into much cooler smart homes. Raises the land value around them. Okay. High-rise ban. Ban high-rise buildings, restricts buildings from being upgraded to the highest levels, prohibits construction of tall buildings. Ah, interesting. So we can now do cable cars, monorails, train station. Allows tourists to travel to and from the city, place the station and connect it to the rails leading out to allow trains to come and go automatically. Ah, okay, good. Cargo train terminal. Interesting, okay. Multi-platform train station. For those of us who want to tackle multiple train lines. Multi-platform end station. That's what they used to have a roundhouse. That's what those things were called. And the blind cable car stops. Okay, cool. Cable car stops, monorail stations, blah, blah, blah. Monorail bus hub, so you can switch from the bus to the monorail. Metro monorail train hub. Connect metros, monorails, and trains so that passengers can change between transport types inside the building. That would be neat. I can see a possibility there. And also there's a yoga garden. And a hydropower plant. Or we put a dam. Okay, next would be big city. Another 6,000 residents. Unique buildings. Unique buildings. Let's see. So we already have on level 1 for this, on landmarks level we have anything we haven't done yet. We did the boat museum, I think, maybe? We did the Panda Sanctuary. We don't have the temple complex. We'll think about it. The Pearl Tower. Let's see. Chirpex launch site. We don't have it yet. We'll get there eventually. Requires products we don't have. Let's see. Let's see, we've got a zoo now. Fantastic Fountain. I don't think we did that yet. So good to think about. Football stadium, we have that. So the level 1 by themselves buildings. Plaza of the Dead. I need to build 3 cemeteries, apparently. Fill 3 cemeteries to have the Plaza of the Dead. Oh well. Statue of Wealth. Bird and Bee Haven, okay. Just checking these out, remembering what we have. Mall of Moderation. I just think some of these are funny. We're getting pretty close to the Friendly Neighborhood Park. We just need to build a few more, you know, 5,500 more squares of residential zone. So we're getting there. Climate Research Station, not there yet. Grand Mall Tax Office, Colossal Order Office. Oh, this is a super successful games company, I see. Requirements for building the Hadron Collider. Lungs of the City, we have one of those. Level 4. We have the Opera House. We need more universities, apparently, to get the Grand Library. Okay. Alright. I've been building alternatives to the university. Floating gardens. Ah, interesting. We have to have 5,000 squares of organic and local produce specialization. Interesting. Okay, so that's a thing we got to think about. Oppression office. When in need of oppression, go to the oppression office. It's their specialty requirement for building the audience center. Oh god. We have the Expo Center. I'm just reviewing here, right? We have the Expo Center. We're very close to getting a Ziggurat Garden. We just need one more park and park or plaza. Get the most of the sunlight available. The Ziggurat Garden has the form of a stair pyramid with plenty of room for different plants. Citizens enjoy coming to the garden to take a walk amidst the greenery. Well, we gotta have one of those. So we gotta build another garden. And most recently we hit 11,000, so... Sea and skyscraper? That's if we have a harbor. I don't think we're gonna make that. Because we're not on the ocean! Theater of Wonders. We need more elementary and high schools. Yeah, because we only have I keep building the alternatives. Apparently it's necessary for the Hadron Collider. So, Cathedral of Plentitude we could take. Now, the stadium has opened now, which is different from the football stadium. Can I make an appointment I don't feel oppressed enough? I know, right? We need to get an oppression center so we can have that sorted out. Bring the excitement of a sports game into the city by building a stadium. Requirement for building the space elevator. Ah, man, we got so many things to get that space elevator. The Central Park. A Central Park. Vast green spaces and relaxing soothing systems. Wearied by busy city life. Yes, we could do it. Alright. New citizens' business keep moving in. It's lovely. The demands for new businesses aren't that great. Buildings keep failing. Oh crap, I just destroyed a successful building. Oh well. No! Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, that's going down as these go up, so we should be good, I think. Let's see how our needs are doing. Why are so many people parked here? What are you doing? Yes, just parking right on the edge there of the 6 lane. Sure, go ahead. Football boots. Did I just destroy the only sin in capitalism? Destroying a rich person's way to make money. I'm afraid I did. I have done wrong. We don't deserve this statue of avarice, wealth. We don't deserve it. My God. This entertainment district seems to be doing better than this this tourism district. I can tell you that. Wondering if I should fix this. Maybe momentarily. Ah. Stay on top of this. Okay. Seems to be going well. Are people using these stations, or are we just... Yeah, people are going in. And as are animals, apparently. So that's helpful. Do I dare look at traffic? Do I dare? Yeah, this seems to be going alright. So we get new folks in. Camper van. What is a camper van? I've not seen one of those here before. They're visiting the zoo. Now we're starting to get visitors. This is good. It melts in the rain. Fully biodegradable umbrella in stores. Alright. I feel as though there might be a flaw there with building an umbrella that melts in the rain, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I'll think about it a little longer. Let's see how we're doing with, like, all the things. Yeah, production way above consumption as far as the electricity goes, so we're good there. We now have a continuous line here, so we're not worried there. Is everyone getting their water? Oh, consumption is actually just above our pumping capacity. So we're gonna need more. We need more water. We need to pump more water. Okay. How does one do that? Do we remember? Who knows? My phone just looked weird. Did someone try to call me? No. Okay, good. Just build a tower, and that's it. Okay, where are we keeping all the pumping stations? I'm trying to remember. They're like down this way, yeah? Where are we getting our water again? Yeah, we have our water pumping stations over here. I mean, now that we have this land over here, we could easily just, you know, toss it out this way if we really want to. Building over here is going to get interesting. Okay. You know why that's a problem, Jim? Where will it get power? That might be a problem. Let's build it a little closer, just a little, just a little. Okay. That's better. And we'll need to connect it up somehow. We'll do that in a moment. There. So that more water can get pumped into our system here. So that's working. Okay, good. The problem, of course, is that we need to get power to it. Let me see if I can... Let's see if we can do that. Without getting too ridiculous. I need like a tiny, tiny park. or something. No, that's not going to work out. Okay. Guess we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Get them power that way. There we go. They're on the grid. Good. Alright, they have power. New energy meters encourage citizens to conserve electricity. Let's see. So now, yes, our pumping capacity has just increased, so we're good there. Okay. Garbage. 0 landfill. Excellent. Processing still outstripping by about 40,000. Still outstripping production of garbage by about 40,000. That's good. We're good. Health. No, we're not there. Yeah, okay. Education is... I mean, we looked at each individual area. We need to cover this area some more. We'll get there. We also need to make them happier somehow. Which is the thing we can do. We can... Well, apparently we need to build more regular universities and high schools and schools, so we'll do that over here soon. Why not do that now, Jim? Okay. Why not do that now? Medical laboratory. We must perform our experiments. Education. High school kind of gets there. Elementary school, it does not get there, apparently. So let's go ahead and deal with that. If we have an elementary school, like, right next to the zoo, that would be fascinating. But not terribly helpful. Wow, okay. We're gonna have to destroy a building to make this work. Alright. High school. Yeah, high school we're kind of covered in that direction, so I'm going to build it over here. I think that'll be good for us. And then also a university. There. Okay. So they have those. And of course we need to build a public library. That's vitally important. We must build a library every 50 feet. Assuming we have the capacity to make that work. Alright. So that works. Let's see. Next. Happiness. You will be happy. It is mandated. Yeah, they're okay. Let's see. Health. Now we got to do that too. So healthcare, I think they're okay. Let me go ahead and move us to the other thing. Elf care. Yes, there we go. So medical, yeah, I think we're actually covered medically there, so we're okay there. So we don't need to throw that down. Death care. Yeah, I mean, cemetery-wise, I think we're okay. For now. We might want one later. Child care. A bit more important. Child care and also elder care, yeah. We need to get those in there. So, Child Health Center, I think we can put over here. And then elder care. Elder care will sort of plonk down over here. I think that'll be okay. And, so that'll be good for that. Levels. Wind speed. And we're now up to traffic. Do we dare? Let's not go to traffic just yet. I think we're actually okay right now, as I said, for fire and crime stuff. And transit we will need to deal with shortly. This hasn't completely filled out yet, but at the same time, the demand's not necessarily there, so I want to be careful. So I could just go ahead and extend the lines. Let's see how traffic's doing in the city. Oh my god! No. Let's see. Have you lost your wallet? How long have I been talking without, whilst being muted, I wonder? Oh, there's the underground moving at least. We can see it happening. Now, let me actually go ahead and descend on this again so I can take care of more failures. Are we good? Okay, good. Let's see. Traffic, right. And avenue biking is so much fun! Yes. So we get a serious backup coming across the bridge into this area. So that's a thing we need to think about. We need to figure out how we want to address that. Kind of a serious backup coming into the city, just in the first place, getting on that first roundabout. It even backs all the way up into this portion of traffic on the highway. It might be time. I know this is going to sound terrifying, but it might be time to get a second way into the city from Ye Highway. And then also, just looking things over here, about trains. Do we have train tracks anywhere? I don't think we do. There is... Well, okay, yeah, they're out here. And so we will not be doing trains anytime soon, because these do not intersect with anything that I own right now. So, like, if we wanted trains, we'd have to somehow grab land outside of this, which we're not permitted to do right now, so that's its own issue. Or Failure. Kitty Cat Cafe, no! Straight from the sea restaurant, abandoned. Well, that's because you're by. It's not straight from the sea, it's straight from the river. Let's see. Where was that other one? Where's the Kitty Cat Cafe? The former Kitty Cat Cafe. That sucks. Alright. Oh, sadness. Okay, so we do need to work out Metro, which is fine, but then we need to figure out this situation here. This whole getting into and out of the city thing. I have made a terrible mistake by building this town this close to... by building that close to the highway. There is no other way in. Unless I do something incredibly weird, like putting a second exit around here somewhere and just sort of bring it up and, you know, make it so that it can flow directly in somehow. I'm gonna have to do something creative. Yeah, like it would be nice if there were a way to get it from like up here or something, but yeah, this sort of precludes some of that. If I had like this patch of land over here, I could do it from here, where I just build out and then have like a highway thingy over here, which would then highway connector over here, which would then, you know, bring folks in up top here. That would be one way. Let me go ahead and save the game real quick, because I'm about to do something silly. Well, slightly silly. I'm going to finally fix this so that it flows a little better. Yes. All these cars have now been abandoned. At least that's the theory. I wonder if I should move this further back just altogether. I can't. I can't. I need to own this portion of the road, which I don't. Who built this highway? Why do I not own this entire map? Which I think that's how... capitalism. Okay, let's see. All those poor cars. Highways. Like, I could try to build a second intersection in here somehow, but that would be a serious problem. Because, like, there's just not enough space, dear God. Okay. Two-way highway with sound barriers. Hey, there's an idea. Two-lane highway. One-way highway with sound barriers. Highway with sound barrier. Four-lane highway with sound barrier. What's the difference? 3-lane versus 4-lane. Is that what we have now? What do we have now? What is this? This is 3-lane. Okay. Let's try this. Gonna do this angle first. Heavens help us. Yeah, that's much better. It looks better anyway. Yeah, that's not terrible. And you know, sound barriers. Sound barriers are fun. No, it decreases land value due to noise pollution. Yeah. Highway does not allow zoning next to it. That's a surprise. Okay, let's watch these cars all vanish. There we go. Probably not going to help traffic too much, but one never knows. It will at least make me feel better. Which is kind of the point. Also, the one bonus. Hey, less noise. That helps. Let's see. As far as solving the rest of it goes, I'm not completely sure yet, but we'll figure it out, I hope. Which I guess that was the whole point in thinking about trying to find another way off the highway. Curses. Okay. Well, let's do whack-a-mole again. What is it this time? It's another kitty cat cafe. Why are the cat cafes not doing well? You would think that it's what is desired most, but who knows? Who knows? Okay. More residential zones are demanded, apparently. Good lord. Okay. More housing. I have a very strange idea. Yeah, this is Big Canine's fault. I have a strange idea about putting in another exit from the highway here and actually looping it up around this way so that it, yeah. That would be one way to do it, I suppose. So that they can come in on a different area. It's not great, but it's something, right? Not the best solution, but a solution. So we make another exit, right? Like this one. People can come up and head over this, you know, overland and connect up with this bridge. And possibly also there. Maybe it might be a thing we want to do. Just trying to think of ways once again to alleviate the traffic situation. Let me go ahead and fix the let me fix this up. I guess this is going to be all residential. This is all they seem to want. Do you want nothing more? Apparently not. Let me actually look real quick before I do this. Let me look at our buildings again. See if there's anything awesome I want to throw in here. In this area. Like the fantastic fountain. The problem with the fantastic fountain is it is loud. So I don't think it is the best choice right now. For what we have. I mean, I could make it so that we have one. I could just plonk it down like over here or something. But, you know, where there's more noise. Or, I think about that. It's not necessarily a thing that we would do. Because of, you know, inability to actually get to these places. But we shall think on it. We shall think on it. You just, I'd throw it over here in the entertainment. Actually, it would fit better over here, wouldn't it? It would. Of course, it wouldn't reach as many people immediately, but noise would be less of a problem. Put it out here, say in the middle of... closer to the middle of nowhere. The problem is that it's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there's no good solution to this. Here, we'll put the fountain here. You want to put it on the corner? Maybe we could. Won't be that many people have any idea where it is. But there's room, and that's kind of the point. There. These new attraction will make great postcards, yes. Which is rather the point. Friendly neighborhood park. We should definitely think about that. That's going to be louder than the fountain, isn't it? But for the sake of the normality... Yeah, actually, this isn't bad. We put it around here somewhere. The noise zone will not be horrible. If we put it over here, actually, the noise zone won't be horrible. But we need things for happiness over here, you see. Also. Sure, okay. We'll do that. We'll do this strange thing where we put... Yeah, actually, we've got a cushion here of other buildings, so, we can build this more sort of over here if we want. Alright. Friendly neighborhood park. There we go. Streets are flooding with sewage. The smell is over. What? We'll need to take a look at that. But look at this nice park. Where are you, William Finch? Oh, good lord. That's what these little symbols meant. I meant to look at that earlier, and I did not, because I was not thinking. Sewage is backing up. Okay. Let's find out what the deal is there. I prefer them, yet they seem happy. Let's see. Pollution, that's not what we want. Ah. It's over here. Do we have any... Is this happening anywhere else? No. Just over here. Interesting, okay. Sewage production. Oh, okay, our sewage production just increased our draining capacity. That's why. Okay. Well, let's fix that. More drains! That's what drains are for. And now eco water outlet. Let's be real specific here so we can get it the maximum amount of space that we're looking for. See what our capacity goes up to there. Okay, capacity is now up to 300,000, so that'll hopefully take care of that. Drains. Drains are important, apparently. Let's see if that helps them. Yes, yes it does, immediately. Good, good. Good. I am pleased. Okay, we have more demand for residential areas, so we shall create more residential area. Not quite sure if we want to do that up there yet, but we'll think about it. In the meantime, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let me just check the noise situation. Yeah, I think we can put more, a little bit more over here, but that's... I'm hesitant to put it here as well, but this is like all that's being demanded right now, so that's what we're gonna do. All right. Still loath to put neon here because, again, traffic. But we'll see if that helps. High density, once again. So that we might have tall cities. Alright. So that's happening. And people using our park. Our delightful neighborhood park, complete with fully trained gazebo. Who knows? Let's see. Do we dare look at traffic? How is transit doing? Holy crap. So yeah, the metro lines got popular fast. This metro line is... I guess I'm just going to call this neighborhood, because I can't think of another clever word for it. That's neat. So we know they're using the underground, that's something. Using the buses a lot. Taxis, not so much. Might want to actually build another taxi place. That might help. Because we've only got the one taxi place. It's way the heck out here. I mean, we've got stands, but if they can only get deployed from one place, that's probably not great. Let me see about... let me see about that. because, you know, the city might want more than one taxi depot. Just as a minor thought. Could throw it down here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, they're not happy. Sorry. Yeah, that does increase the noise level just a bit. But maybe that'll increase taxi use. But am I sorry? Am I sorry, Conti? I don't know. No, but I am apologetic. Anyway, let's see. How have you been? I'm doing okay. How are you, man? I've been just sort of existing, trying to figure out schedule stuff. Ups and downs, but you're making it good. Yeah, basically the same here. Life, dear God, life. I am very close to fully vaccinated. I got my second shot about a week ago. 1 week ago, and so one more week, and the waiting period is up, and then I don't know what I will do with myself. Still figuring that out. Could this one building, could the Fresh Meatballs building be the keystone between the power lines? Who knows? Haven't gotten your vaccine yet? Yeah, I mean, it's just a question of, you know, timing. Timing's a big deal. I had to wait a little bit before I decided to go in because I had, yeah, I'm very glad you've been able to avoid COVID. That is good. Yeah. Yeah, I had to deal with, I was worried about the possible muscle spasms and what have you because my left arm was having a heck of a time healing, and it's better now than it was. But I finally decided, okay, we've reached the best possible balance I'm going to be able to get right now, so I went in and did it. Okay. Let's see. I have lost track of all the things ever. Wait, okay. Bus lines. You know what? There's something I meant to do. Oh, we can have the hydropower plant. If we want to build a dam. I do not want to build a dam, but I am thinking about it. You work in the middle of public. Dear God, yeah. Well, I hope you're able to get it soon. That will hopefully you'll be able to not worry as much. Or not have to worry as much. Let me see. Transit. The buses. No, the bus lane avenues are here as well. Okay. So, it has come to my attention that, oh, they're usually full up with your vaccinations where you work? Oh, man. Yeah, I know someone, I have a friend who also had been having to wait for freaking ever, and, you know, they did it at his workplace, but he had to kind of work out the timing on it. It was atrocious. Trying to get it nailed down. How many lines do we have going through our hub here? We have 3. How many bus lines do we have? We have 4. There's a line missing. The red one. Where is the red one? It's kind of this weird one that I put up here, isn't it? Yes. Now let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, it's here. I don't know if we've got room to deviate. We might be able to. Let me figure out where the red line is. Yeah, it does go through. It does go, goes like through here. So we might be able to yank it down to, for our evil purposes. It'll take another 8 lines, dear God. Has the stream gone down? I'm still seeing it over here. Still looks like it's running. As far as I can tell, I'm still receiving it on my monitor. I think we're good. Yeah, there was a little flutter, but I think we're okay. Yeah. Okay. You must recover those 30 seconds. Those were the most important 30 seconds of the entire broadcast. No, they weren't. Let's see. What the hell am I doing? That's my mantra for life in general, so it's not really that big a deal. So yes, the question becomes: do I extend this line into here, or do I create a separate line? I think just extending this line into here is going to be the smartest move here because, good lord, just the sheer amount of stuff. So there are a few different points we could do this, at which we could do this. We could yank on this line here and pull it through that way, or we could deviate from up here where we go. So many threads to unravel. Let me look and see what this looks like. If we do this. Not bad. We could make that work. Okay, adding more stops. I think. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, don't want to add a new line. Just want to add a stop to the existing line. There we go. Okay, good. I think that will help somewhat. So we can now get service through there. We need them to come through here as well. Mayhap. I think it'll be okay. That looks good. The red buses can begin deviating this way. Pick people up and what have you. Traffic. So, this is still not great. It doesn't look quite as red to me as it did a little while ago, but maybe I'm imagining things. Who knows? Bit of stress up here. A little stress there. Whoa! Remember to have a look at the newly Unlocked building, a multi-platform train station. Yes, I'd be delighted to look at it, except we don't have access to tracks. So, unless we want a little train set that just runs around the city, which might be cool. Probably not great. This doesn't look quite as pressured as before, which is good. Still looks pressured. So that's something we might want to think about that. Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you, train station, yes. Land value. This is good. It's just going to remind me of every single new building I haven't looked at yet. Natural resources. Leisure. They're kind of starved for leisure over here. You may want to throw down that new stadium or something nearby. Multiplat, yes, thank you. Tourism. We got a bunch of stuff for tourism now, which is decent. Every single thing. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, once again, failure is rewarded with destruction. There we go. Good God. Stop helping! Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're right. You know, the stream did go down, it looks like. I'm gonna have to split that, and it's split into two separate things. I shall have to perform sorcery on it later on when I do the highlight. What am I even doing? We have the possibility of adding a monorail, which would be fun. There's so much. We don't have a lot in the way of entertainment over there. So we got to think about that. We've got some. We want to add more. Research Center. Electric car factory. They're just going to keep doing this until we destroy them. Space shuttle launch site. Sure, let's launch space shuttles from over here. I don't know if we're quite ready for that yet. Software development studio. Can someone explain to me how... So the space shuttle launch site is an entertainment factor of 120. The software development studio has an entertainment factor of 150. I feel as though there's a discrepancy here. And the space shuttle launch site has much less noise pollution. I don't understand. Semiconductor plant. Let me actually look at the actual, the core stuff just to see where we are. Okay. Stadium. Yes, that was the thing we needed to think about also. We have to have one to build a space elevator. a central park, which is rather large because it's probably based on Central Park. This stadium, however, not quite as big. Very loud. I don't think I want to try that yet. Just because I kind of would prefer to put it somewhere that is, somewhere that, you know, it's okay to be noisy. So let's see. Out of morbid curiosity, space shuttle launch site. It's weird, the space shuttle launch site can just be near people and it's fine. I don't know what's happening here. Can you just put it down in the middle of everything? Is that reasonable? We need something for these buildings, though, which I guess is kind of more the point, right? We'd be putting it inside. That's crazy. There's something about putting a space shuttle launch site, like, right inside a city block that just feels wrong to me, you know? Like, can we at least be on the outskirts? Alright, so we have two different problems here, actually, so let me think in terms of that. If we're looking for things that'll entertain people without too much noise or taking up too much space. The Majesty. Quinoa Street. I mean, this has a massive entertainment value and has very little noise pollution. So we could put this pointy building down, and they might appreciate it. So we'll give that a try. More attractions! Yeah, money buys everything. Is this an existing building? I don't know. Probably. Is it getting enough power? Is it getting enough water? Yeah, it's got a little bit of noise pollution, but that's not terrible. But, once again, more whack-a-mole. These businesses are not doing well. Haven't quite caught up with demand yet. Or demand hasn't quite caught up with their existence yet. Okay. So that's something. Okay. So that seems to be working out. Ah, massive dispersal from the underground. People all dressed identically. It's very strange. A bunch of them going to the library. Hey, pandas. Just chilling. That's good. At least someone's using the park. That's good. And the whole point of that was to look at the leisure situation, right? Yes, they're a little happier over here now. That's good. They're not as happy down here, but there's little we can do about that. You could, like, plonk a park down or something. Our vacation was extended. Could someone water the plants while we're gone? Yes, yes you could. Alright. Build a little plaza over here that I think might get everybody that it needs to get. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna make sure they're not living in an entertainment desert. Alright. Leisure desert, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Ah. There we go. Alright. Good lord. How many people want to move here? This is insane. Okay. Well, I guess we need to build more housing. This is a ridiculous amount of housing, man. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Or whack-a-mole. How's that station doing? It's doing okay? Okay, good. So, more residences, apparently. We are running out of space. We're gonna have to do something. And I'm just gonna make it all. I'm gonna open it all up here. That's all I can do. That's all I can think to do currently. That might help it somewhat, but now we're gonna need yet another neighborhood soon, and I don't want to build over this land, but just in case one day we get a demand for industry again. Wow. Speaking of which, wait, what failed over here? Yeah, Ore Corporation. They actually built some ore-related stuff over here, finally. Because there's ore here. We were trying to get at. Okay, so this has slowly been moving. That's something. So let's see. Do we still want to go figure out that crazy plan to extend this section of the road so that we can have another inlet over the hill? Maybe. I fear we shall soon have to build another neighborhood, maybe out here, or maybe over here. Thing is, I don't want to get too close to the trees because we wish to use the trees. And then figuring out how to deal with the traffic this way is going to be... it's going to be a task. This is so close to these trees. How does one deal? Just create a forestry industry. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Like if we wanted to thread a cable car going up this hill, it would be interesting, but I don't see the purpose in it yet. But yes, right, housing. I think this is our next best bet to try to build out more in this direction. This is going to get weird real fast. Not sure what to do with this. It's all very strange. Yeah, there's not really enough space to do anything. But we could do an awkward thing over here, but we'll see. Let's see. If we want desperately to do a monorail, we could at some point. Right now the traffic's not horrible. But I could see an advantage to creating yet another way to get across. We have so many ways across now. But people are using them, so that's definitely a thing. Okay. Let's see. What else? Let's go ahead then and I guess we could do this weird awkward plan to have another outlet so that we don't have all the pressure at that point in the highway. I don't know if it's going to help, but it could. Another option would be to put yet another inlet like over here somewhere and make it so that, I don't know, we have like a mighty bridge or something spanning up this way and into that neighborhood or something. That might do something. Might be a way to make it work with the land rights that we currently have. So that's the thing. Just checking to make sure we still have all the land rights. Yes, we do. And we still need to build down this way too, but that shall be its own thing. That shall be its own thing later. Okay. This is a not too terrible plan, so I'm going to save first before we try it, just in case. Ah! Okay. Let's see. Gotta start building in other places. Not too terrible is a good start, isn't it? Yes. And I have more housing. We're running out of housing. Okay. Let me see what we have. Bullet tolls, intersections. This only really goes one highway to another. Actually, I kind of wonder. Okay, we have a cloverleaf. We have a small roundabout. A large roundabout. Cloverleaf, in theory, would be this. We would do that there. Huh. Interesting. So let me think about this, because if we, if I turn this into another one of these, and I don't have to worry about the awkwardness of that, but I can then, if I wanted to put another one over here, like I was thinking of doing, that would then open up a little bit. See, the thing is, you just plow straight into the trees. It's the only problem. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing some options. I'm seeing some options. Just have to figure out kind of how I want to implement it. Okay. And then I need to actually fill the demand for residences. Okay. Get the new inlets working, and then we'll figure the rest of that out. Okay. First things first. I want to go ahead and actually do this. I want to replace this with the other thing. Because I do want to put stuff over here, but I want to... Primarily I wanted to put stuff over here for forestry, but, you know, there's... When will that happen? That's the question. I can always undo this again later, if I need to. I shall replace this. It's just the T intersection, so we don't have to worry about that bit anymore. Not that that'll be that much more efficient, but you never know. Now, just to make sure we know what we're doing, haha. It would look kind of like this. I think I can work with that. Hopefully. Alright. Ready to go nuts? Sure we are. Yeah, we still have that. Well, yeah, we won't worry about that. We won't worry about that just yet. We're gonna have to change this around anyway, but we will. We'll do that in a moment. Okay. And now We shall throw this down. And once again, the highway with the sound barrier. There we go. So that continues to connect. Looks decent to me. Hello, Aquatic Creep. How are you doing today? I'm just, once again messing up my city's traffic flow. I'm hoping this will be a little bit... I don't expect this to change, this particular change to change the flow of traffic too much. If at all. Might be slightly less confusing for them out here on the road. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now, for my next trick, I need to relieve these other pressures too, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Send everyone working from home. Yeah, that's it. Now these new inlets, this new inlet we shall make down here. Yes. Education by blimp has pretty much solved everything. Everything! Unless it hasn't, in which case. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, those of you who have not seen the educational blimps. See? Brush your teeth. It's important. Hygiene is important. Broccoli. Oh, that's what that's an ad for. Yeah, various things. Various things. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. No one can stop me. Fine-tune it just a bit there. Yeah. Okay. Right about there. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Might help if we build the correct way. Okay. There. That's set. And now, for my next trick. Assuming that's the direction you want everything to go in. Kind of? Where it gets weird, right? Because I really sort of wanted it to, go up across the hill here, right? Which I'm kind of set up for that. That's shaving it a little closer than I think I wanted to. I might want to adjust that. Yeah. Yeah. Close, very close. Ah! Destroy! Destroy! These poor vehicles. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Right there. Okay. So, yes. Demolition is our friend! That's how we know. Okay. I'm gonna plonk it there, and then I will do the necessary things to make that work. Oh boy. I'm gonna be cutting it kind of close. Alright. I don't have a problem. I don't destroy things just for the pleasure of it. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So anyway. You know what might help, Jim? Is if you build everything going the right way. That would help. Dag nabbit. There. That's better. Okay. Pay attention to these arrows here. They help us. They help us know what's going on. Yeah, actually I'm going to go ahead and kill these too. Just so that we can make that work. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not as smooth as I would like it, but it's okay. It's okay. Wonder about... Just out of morbid curiosity. I don't know if it would be a tiny bit better. It's okay. Alright. Okay, now that I've done all that, what we want is a thing that will become this. A couple of 6-lane roads. Now, it's tricky, but it is doable. So we want a couple of 6-lane roads that are going to merge together. And become basically their own thing. 6-lane one-way roads? Yeah, 6-lane one-way roads. Because we want them ultimately, because ultimately we're going to swing around and do that, but we want that as a single 6-lane road rather than making them dual. I guess we could throw down a very small roundabout if there's room for it. Yeah, maybe. It'd be very weird, but there it is. It's a lot to take on. It's the only way, but I'm not going to be able to do the roundabout on the mountain, so there it is. Alright. We can try that. So this is for folks coming in, this is for folks leaving, right? Okay. We can make it harder to leave than to return. Harder to leave than to enter. We can trap them. It's fine. Dude. The thing you may want to think about, I'm just realizing, is that you can delete things off of the roundabout. I can? Oh yes. Okay. How many lanes is that actually? We're going into here. Let me see. That's the wrong way. I don't know how to do this. Alright, let's try that again. Yes. I'm going to create a weird little thing over here. I have no idea if it'll do or mean anything. But, who knows? How much area is in... You get 3 lanes on that. Huh. Wait a minute. Okay, a thought. A thought occurs. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for at all. Remove that. I don't know what I'm doing. Yay! Okay. Monorail tracks on 4-lane road. Okay. Back to this. Yeah, no, we need these because these go only one way. I understand now. I mean, these also do, but that severely reduces the amount of it severely reduces everything, and I'd rather have enough lanes to go around. Also, yeah, I tell you what, the small roundabout doesn't actually have what we're looking for. But it gave us trees. Okay. Let's try this again. Large roundabout. Slope too steep. That was the problem. Oh. Okay. Should we just tunnel? We could just tunnel. But no, we don't need to do that yet. Okay. Alright, back to the small roundabout it is then. Do what we gotta do. Okay. There it is, 6 lanes. Whoa. Okay. So that helps a little bit, maybe. What we're going to do here, though, just for our own amusement, take that away. Actually, we're going to take away most of these things because we need to make this work in a way that helps us. I did have this thought about creating this thing where there's like, if I had the direct amount of control, I'd put like a little sort of an area with a gas station over here or something and then use that to get back in. I don't know if we can do that, so we're just going to do this. One way. Oh, you can upgrade the whole thing? Let's do that. Nice. Okay. Good. I like that. And that actually was not what I wanted. Because I am a fool. This is what I wanted. There. Are you sure? Actually, That is the way out, isn't it? You did want it to be that way, didn't you? I did. Although, yeah, you know what? Let's stick to the decorative, the way we were going to do it before. There. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You come out, you make a right turn, you leave. That, in theory, should work. Famous last words. Okay. So that's its own thing. I could put some businesses in here if I desperately wanted it, but there's no demand for it right now, so I'm not going to do that. And now... what we shall do is we shall make another just a regular 6-lane road out from here that will link up with that. Heavens help us. We're gonna give it a try. Okay. Cursed geometry. It could work. We have a tunnel also. Nice! We have a tunnel. Whoa. Okay, yeah, this roundabout looks very strange. This looks less round and more about. But might be able to handle the traffic we were thinking of. That's deformed, that is. Tales of the Deformed Roundabout. Okay. So, that being the case, we now have this over here, which presumably has a traffic light. That looks like what it is. I shall do the thing. Yep, that's traffic light. That's exactly what we wanted. And so this will come up, and people can use it to get just immediately into this area instead of having to come through this part of the city, and we'll see if that helps. We tried to make... I tried to make the route as direct as I could, given what we currently have available. My other crazy plan would be to do another exit from here that goes over this one and comes around and lets you go down there. The only problem with it that I can see is that eventually I may want to try to get at this farmland, but and I'd be cutting right through it. That's kind of a problem. Maybe I'll leave that for later. This right now is... I have no idea if this will work. Let's find out. Hello, vehicles. Let's see if you're using this alternate route. Some of you are, some of you are. Did we also want to make this connect up? Maybe. Like, it's a possibility. I don't know if the angles are such that it'll... I don't know if the angle is favorable for that. You can give it a try. Let's find out. This is a 4-lane road. Large avenue with grass. I have no idea if this will work. So this is me trying to remember the control that that changes the elevation, because I've been playing some Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I'm now starting to get these confused as far as the controls go. So I gotta remember what the control is to increase the height. Well, we don't get that in this stage anyway. No, it is page up, page down. Yeah, the slope is too steep. No, I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon. We could build this way if we wanted to, but that would be about all we'd get. Okay, that's fine. I shall not quibble over that. I think that's fine. Alright. Well, traffic flow being what it is. Did that help at all? No, in fact, this has become worse. We just redistributed the pain from one place to another. That's turning bright red, isn't it? Okay, that's great. Good job, good job. Alright. Let's get rid of more failures. There we go. Cover that up. It never existed. No one need to know. Another pretty face beauty salon. No longer exists. I like this little road we've created, though, at the very least, so, you know, It at least gives us some degree of happiness. Even though it does not do really its job. There's a lot of traffic through here now. I'm not sure what we're going to need to do to deal with this, but perhaps eventually. Perhaps. I know not. Okay. Smoke detectors at no charge. That's correct. That's not awful. But, we'll see how this goes. Alright. They seem to be getting along okay. Nothing too disastrous. Low demand for we're actually starting to see a little bit of a demand for industry or offices, so that's interesting. And they haven't, yeah, they're not building into residential zones as quickly, so it's happening. There it is. That's going to be filling in there. So, population's going right up. Do we have any more taxiing happening? A little bit, not much. Most tourists ride the bus. They hopped on Metro pretty quickly. Might behoove us to go ahead and put in a monorail if we can just, if we can justify it. Alright. I don't know, just sort of a thing for over in this more cityfied area. Sort of goes back and forth maybe across the river. So folks will have the ability to go around this way if they want. It's mostly just demolition going on here. Let us see. And come to that, I wonder if we need to do anything for the blimp routes. Because we're building onto the city now. That is a thought. That is a definite thought. So much noise! Where are we having noise complaints? At the transport tower? No wonder. Reason why there's noise here. Yeah, if we didn't have these built up the way that we do, right, like side by side, we could actually connect these roads. I didn't think about that. Because of course I didn't. Guess what? Good. So many businesses just failing spontaneously. I made a mistake in zoning this area for what I zoned it for. What did I zone it for? I don't remember. Yeah, I zoned it for tourism. That's a thing. Okay. Yeah. Industry demand is creeping up, so we might actually get to build farmland over here finally, which was something I was hoping for. I want to see if there's less pollution doing the farming stuff than the other stuff. We also want to think about the. Let me look at the blimp routes again real quick before I go nuts and start monorailing all over the place. Which, you know, could happen. Probably won't happen this session. I actually need to get going soon. But, it could happen. Let's see. Let's find out. Let us look at our airships. What is it now? Have you lost your wallet? No! So the routes we currently have going on here. I guess we could use this as a route. We just wouldn't be able to land there. I mean, we have this, which isn't bad. If we wanted to put in another one, we'd put it up here, maybe. And just have this connect to it or something. Just like build out from here to here and here to here, so that we can have a route that incorporates that. It would require a little doing, but, no, I think it'd be definitely doable. For folks who want quick access to that part of the city. I don't see that being too big a deal. What? There we go. And then if I want to go nuts, I can start throwing in monorails around here somewhere. God. I feel like knocking this whole district down and starting over. Good lord. So much failure. All these businesses going under. The zoo is on fire. That's not good. We should be okay for fire. There's the fire truck. It's right there. They're putting the fire out. Is the tired taking detours to avoid the limited areas. I pay for gas. Allow me to choose my own route. Oh yeah, because I limited some areas. First fire. We've had our first fire, everyone. I mean, the fire truck route seems. You can. It's there. It touches it. I mean, if you wanted, we could just plonk another fire station right down there if we wanted to put them right next to the zoo. But a little worried about all these trees being out here. But I mean, it's within the zone. So I mean, and there's a fire truck right there. I think we're okay. That fire's out. Now it's operating normally again. Everyone all right? Polar bear's okay. Good, good. Penguins are alright. That's good. I have no idea. Bird area. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Doesn't look like there are a lot of people there, but it looks fine. Yes, everything's fine. We're good. Things can burn, it's alright. All I could do is I could just plonk another fire station down if I really wanted to. I mean, I could. It's not like I have a shortage of them or anything. You just throw another firehouse down. There. You have more fire coverage now. Happy? That demand is going right up again. Okay. I should just clear out half the buildings in this zone and turn it into housing or something. I'm a little worried about that going up over the river. Okay, there it is. There it is. Got that out of there. Okay, we need more housing. So we should think about where we want to put more houses. Out here is the most obvious choice. Assuming we don't want to do any of those weird tricks we were thinking about doing with connecting more highway, but, no, I feel like there's just not the room, so, we can do more housing. Gotta deal with wearing out of it. Ah, it's bad. See, that's the thing, Steelworks. You see, there's not actually a lot of ore over here to exploit. There's some, which is why I put that there in the first place. But there's not a huge amount, and I think we're actually... we may be tapping it out at this point. So that's a thought. Okay. So let's see. Open spaces where we want to throw down some housing. Like I said, I don't want to do it over here because I want to use the farmland here for farmland, which there might actually be a demand for shortly. Go ahead and zone this so that that'll be available. But what else? Let me check the noise index before I zone this area. It's not great. I mean, this would put them right across from that, and I don't really want to put housing there. Oh wait, did we actually get? We got offices finally. They built them while I wasn't looking. Fine financial services. A lot of fine financial services. The law firm. Master architects. The law firm. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Television set. No, that was always there. I put that there. Albatross Publishing. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, it slowly, as the demand crept in, it just, they suddenly, buildings suddenly appeared there finally. So that's cool. How do I want to handle this? I mean, just build where there's room, Jim. Okay. So they're going to build out here. I want to make this neighborhood bigger. Do I dare try that? So that or we build up into the trees, and I don't know that I want to do that necessarily. I mean, I guess we could. No. We could. Extend this a bit. Yeah, okay. Alright, you convinced me. Who are you talking to? I don't know. Someone. Yeah, we're going to do the large avenue with grass. And possibly also bus lines. Bus lanes. Lines. Lanes. Lanes. Build it underground. We're going to build under the trees. Yes, I know. See, the only problem with building to here is that we have a thing in the way. Oh no, we can't. We plunked the park down. And we have a Panda Sanctuary, and unless we want to move the Panda Sanctuary, I don't think that's going to work out well. We could move the Panda Sanctuary, just because... Am I building a monorail now? Not yet. I'm going to wait until next time, I think, to build the monorail. There's so much happening. I'm going to try to move the Panda Sanctuary, I think, if I want this to work the way that I would like it to work. Ergonomically. This is not going to work the way that I want it to work. Yeah, just toss it right down there. Get rid of all those buildings. Just trying to decide, really. Because the problem is that if I... here's the problem. Is I've built these things here, and then I would need to, if I want to gain access to the street, either that or I just turn this into a little cul-de-sac. Which I suppose I could do. But there would be traffic flow issues. And that would be an issue. It would be a problem. It would. So unless I want to knock down a bunch of buildings, I don't think I can actually move the Panda Sanctuary without it being a bit of a mess. So yeah, we're just gonna keep building roads and see what happens. Okay. Oh, there it is. I guess I'm going to make a bus go along there because there are bus lanes. Is that what I have over here? It is not. Okay. This one will just be regular with trees. There we go. Two-lane road with bicycle lanes, that's what we want. Okay. Here we go. We're going to pack this in a little more... Are we going to pack it in more densely? Yes. Okay. Just a tad. It'll help some. I don't know how much it'll help, but perhaps it'll help. And then we'll go like that. And maybe a thing like that. Yeah. Okay. I can see that working. I can see that working. Possibly. Looks like we want like even more. You know, you could have even more. Yeah, you're right. We could make this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a thing we could do. It's a bit of a dirty trick, but we could do it. See, this is just becoming another major road here. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. There we go. It's for your own good. Okay. There. You want housing? You've got housing. There we go, heavens help us. More housing. That will doubtless help. We can also do that down here if we really wanted to. Before things get too crazy, and make sure I'm extending these borders here. Go ahead and just, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and extend Spring District up this way, instead of creating a separate district. I don't know. Should it be that big? Should I create a separate area for this? Is this a different district altogether? Perhaps it is. I mean, I don't know what I want to do differently with it, but... Yes, the reason for increasing the size of the spring, increasing the size of Spring District, is to just make it so that all the buildings are going to follow the same rules. Ah. The Amity District. In what ways do we want to regulate the Amity District? Well, we want them to be self-sufficient, so we'll do that. And then there's the other stuff we're not so sure about. Do we want IT clusters? Who knows? Organic and local produce. Yeah, you know what? If we have businesses there, which we might, there's a little bit of demand. I could see turning them to into that, just so that because we don't have a district for that yet. And that makes sense given what we want to do over here. So actually, yes. I'm going to go ahead and actually plonk this down so that when we do, we'll throw a little bit of commercial in there. So once we do that, that'll work. Okay. So, that being the case, I actually think I will plonk down a little bit of commercial in there. There's a tiny bit of demand, not a lot. But we'll do a little of that. Just like along this edge here. And I mean, really, it's going to be up this side, I think, more than anything else is where we're going to want it. But let's see how that does. Kind of go from there. Actually, even, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna undo that, some of that. Just over here. We're gonna have it over here. Yeah. Just a wee bit. See how that does. Okay. Good. 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 And that's high density. I'm thinking about tapering out to lower density as we get further out. But we'll see. We'll see what the demand is looking like. Okay. So that's happening. Do I also want to force there to be building here? Might help a tiny bit. Also, though, this makes it easier to anchor another blimp station if we want to do that. Which is a thing we might do. This is becoming kind of its own thing. Also, I didn't establish policies for the Amity District. High-tech housing. Smart homes. Sure! We'll put the smart homes over there. No, we're not going to do that. We will make them use electric cars. We don't have toll booths. Industry 4.0. Yeah, we don't want to get into that yet. Taxation? Who worries about that? We are eccentric billionaires. There we go. Okay, good. And that's starting over here, and we'll see if that bears fruit. Oh yeah, demand has gone way down for everything, except a little bit of industry demand that is increasing. I want to give it a little more space before we go there. What do they want? Water? How dare they? We give them a little more space before we go there, but it's gonna happen, I think. If this builds up a little bit more, then I'm gonna put farming over here. All right, you can have water. Ingrates, just demanding basic services. Like everyone deserves water. God. My God. All right. There we go. Now you shall have water. Okay. Well, that seems to be working out. So, given that, and given the time, I think we're going to need to wander out here. What's happening? A multimedia center is happening here. And containers to go. Okay. Okay. So we made self-sufficient buildings and commercial specialization, organic and local produce should be down here as part of the thing. Yeah. Should be. Okay. Alright. Huh. Alright. Ah, we made it. Okay, big city. The big city. New areas. Ooh, we can get more land. More land. The big city includes a water treatment plant. You see the environmental impact of the city. Ah, nice. Purifies 85% of the pollution in the sewage. Want to pump raw sewage into bodies of water? Hey, that's a great idea. Crematorium. Excellent. Floating garbage collector. Lessens water pollution. A floating building must be placed on the water. Cryopreservatory. The controversial building stores the clinically deceased until the technology becomes available to revive them. Cryonics allows living matter to be preserved for extended periods of time. Bodies are lowered into underground nitrogen tanks, after which their temperature is lowered to minus 196 degrees centigrade. Oh my God. Excellent. And at this level, unique buildings, what do we get? We get... we could do Sea and Skyscraper eventually after we construct things we can't get. Theater of Wonders, getting closer. Which we need one more elementary school and one more high school. We'll make it. Sooner or later, we'll get to see that concert. Modern Art Museum. We need more highly educated population. Cathedral of Plenitude, Stadium. Yeah, this is all stuff that we had there. So big city and then grand city will come later, and then we'll get a solar power plant. So yeah, the unique buildings, we're still looking at level 6. We don't get any unique buildings at level 7, apparently. Awesome, okay. City can now annex new adjacent areas. So that's the thing I'm going to have to think about seriously, because I keep talking about doing that over here and making it so that we can get another way off the highway. So that's a possibility. Yeah, if I wanted to do trains, I'd have to annex one of the spaces down here and get access to the train line. Part of the train line, anyway. So that is the decision. Over here, not so much. Not really that much to worry about over here. Just, you know, rocky land. And grab up here if I want more river. Oh, look at this delightful stream of pollution coming out here. Oh, that's good. I like that. I don't like that. Maybe we need to go to a water treatment plant. There's an idea. Yeah, that's a recycling center. Okay. Okay. All right. So, definitely getting there. Where? I'm not sure, but we're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, alright. And we are going to need to think about moving the blimp line up here and, you know, see what we need to do that way. But, that's a problem for future me. That's a problem for my future self. Is the electricity going everywhere? That's good. Alright. We shall save. We're at number 23. And we are going to head out. We're going back to the main menu. Okay. There we are. All right. Well, this is fun. I'm actually starting to see new further avenues of things we can do. So that's going to be fun. I want to make sure I put in a new water treatment plant. That'll be good, and then we can see if we can swap out what we're using for a water treatment plant, and just sort of see if we can eventually break out into farmland and start doing that. And then I'll have to figure out which way I want to go with the with snatching up a new piece of land, because it's either going to be, you know, if we want to build trains, then, you know, we need to get access to the train tracks. But if we'd rather, you know, just get another way from the highway into the city, then we need to build eastward. So, or at least, is that eastward? I don't know. I didn't check the compass directions. Maybe there aren't any compass directions in this game. I don't know. I should find out. But later. Perhaps later. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to this. And continuing with this. This building out of all the things. So let's see. What am I doing? So on this channel, are there things that happen on this channel? Occasionally. On Fridays, typically. Usually in the morning to afternoon, I do Torment Tides of Numenera. Right now, nothing on the weekends. That may be changing soon. I just have to get my ducks in a row there. On Tuesday evenings, here we have our campaign of Urban Shadows that I've been running. Whenever we're all available. We're down to 3 players now, so it tends to be pretty much whenever we're all available. For the most part, unless we just sort of say, okay, no, we're getting close to the end, so we really need everybody here. So, am I going to run a tabletop RPG Numenera game? Not immediately, but I do have an idea for one. That I'm interested in doing. I have to figure out a few things. I need to also read through the newer Numenera books. I haven't. Right now, I still have only looked at some of the older ones. I have the newer ones, just haven't gotten around to running that. I will let you know. Yeah, definitely. Because I think you might actually particularly like what I'm thinking of doing. Possibly. We'll see. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk with Cthulhu. We will talk. It's a thing. It's still sort of developing. It's just sort of an artistic thing that I'm thinking of doing with it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe a while before it happens, but I will definitely start announcing when I start recruiting for that. What else is happening? So yeah, I've got Urban Shadows on Tuesday nights. And that's we're getting near the end of that campaign that's taking place in Rome, Italy. Present-day Rome, Italy. And we are careening toward something that's going to happen. And pretty much, I think we're at the point now with that campaign. It's just going to be dominoes falling, so we'll see. This is true, yes, and we also need to talk about stuff we've been talking about already. That's yeah. I've had ADHD object permanence issues have been getting at me. But yeah, I do need to come back and redress that so we can figure out what we're doing. Where else am I? That is pretty much everything. Then, of course, Wednesdays I do this. So that's what we have happening. More stuff soon. Also, by the way, now that I'm remembering, I believe it is 1 week from today. Yes, 1 week from today, in the evening on this channel, Brian is starting his new campaign, short campaign of Scum and Villainy, which is Forged in the Dark, Stuff in Space Adventures. And so that's going to be fun. We've been getting everything together. I'm cobbling together an overlay as we speak. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll be 1 week from today, we'll be doing that as well. So very much looking forward to all that. In the meantime, folks, I think we're going to throw out a raid. Who shall we go forth and see? Do we want to see authors yelling about the industry, or do we want to go and bother Gen Con? Because those are the only channels that I'm following that are open right now that are doing stuff that I can see. Plenty of other channels doing stuff, but I guess we'll do one of those two. Yeah, sure. We'll probably raid Mighty Mer, probably. Although Gen Con TV is playing a board game of some kind, which could also be interesting. We'll figure it out. I'll flip a coin. So we'll raid one of those probably when we hit the end card. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.